it's interesting when we teach meditation instruction, I've noticed that usually people who don't practice anything, a lot of the times are very attached to thinking, like trying to hold on to it or trying to manipulate it or do something. But I've noticed when people start practicing, even people who are still practicing or have been practicing for a while, they're very good at trying to push away thinking. Like, oh, I'm supposed to sit, so sitting means no thinking. So it's actually the same. It's just a different side of the coin. There's holding onto it, and then there's grabbing onto it and pushing it away. But the thing is, you can do that for a little while, but it'll come back even stronger. So what that means is, as long as we're a human being, I think probably everybody in this room is, that it's very natural to have thinking and feeling. In fact, that's what the mind is designed to do. So the difference is, what are you doing with it? Are you pushing it away, or are you grabbing onto it? So meditation practice is interesting because it means you don't touch it. And when you don't touch it, you're free from it. You're not being pulled around by it. So that's kind of like an analogy of a cloud passing the moon. It appears, and then it disappears, and appears, disappears. That's in theory the practice, but that's not what happens. We always get in some kind of situation where we get caught up in our thinking, and that's okay. Because it happens during sitting as well. And you probably noticed it tonight, that during sitting meditation, all kinds of thinking is coming and going. And we get caught up in it, and that's okay. The most important thing is perceiving it, and then just gently coming back to your breath and to what you're doing. And that's not just on the cushion, it's off the cushion as well. And I know Paul usually says it, that you say something like, you might go into a dream 100 times or something like that. So usually when I give meditation instruction, I'll say, if you are doing the meditation, you're doing your phrase or mantra. If you drift off one time, but you come back, that's correct practicing. But if you drift off 100 times, but each time you come back, that's correct practicing. So it doesn't matter how much you're drifting off or not, because thinking is also just the truth. We just sometimes don't like it, right? So just like in here in Berkeley, it's very interesting because we have all kinds of different things happening out here. So if you hear birds chirping, it sounds wonderful, right? I like that. But you notice it'll disappear. And then if it's like a party going on, somebody talking very loudly in front of the Zen Center, we don't like that. But what you'll notice, it will also disappear. So the truth is, it comes and goes. That's the truth, and it's just what it is. But we prefer one thing and try to push away another. So if we don't touch it, then it's possible not to get caught up into that thinking and emotion. And then it can't control us, and that will deeply affect our actions and how we respond in this moment.